Good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to yet another conscious conversation with your value coach, Coach Tshiro. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about one of the most important high-end activities. So I've spoken a lot about the 80-20 rule or the parental rule, which is 20% of your high-end activities will produce 80% of your revenue. And to sort of bring that down as well, from that 20%, 4% of your high-end activities produce 64% of your revenues. So let's begin with the end in mind. So firstly, we need to identify what your target is. How much money do you want to make within your business, right? What is your goal? What is your vision? What are you focused on? So we've also spoken a lot about how as human beings we are auto mechanism or goal focused mechanism, meaning when we set goals we automatically start seeing things that help us align us with that goal. We start seeing or we start being in places or we start associating ourselves with individuals that help us reach that particular goal or target. So begin with the end in mind, is that what is your goal? What is your vision? How much do you want to make in your business? So one of the things I've noticed about people is that everyone is sort of focused on wanting to make money or wanting to reach a certain target. All right. So that's what we're going to talk about. How much target do you want to make? Right. There's individuals who would say, I want to make 10,000 Rand a month. You know, that's good. You want to make 20,000 Rand a month, 50,000, 100, 500,000, obviously depending on the type of business that you have. So now let's look at it this way. So depending on how much money you want to make on a monthly basis, there's a certain service that you are providing in order for you to reach that target. If your target is 20,000 Rand, 50,000 Rand, 70,000 Rand, 100,000 and 500,000 Rand, there's a certain service that you are providing in order to get that revenue, in order for you to get those profit, and in order for you to get those sales. And what is that service? So for example, I am an NLP life coach and an NLP practitioner. I provide coaching services. All right. I provide coaching services for individuals. I do teams. I do for businesses, for those who would like to create a structure for their business, for those who would like to create a structure for their teams, for someone who'd be like, you know what, I'm stuck within my business, I need some clarity, for individuals or teams who would say that, you know what, due to COVID, this past 2 years have been really tough, have been challenging. We've lost our drive, we are demotivated, and we're just not sure how to sort of move forward. So those are the type of services that I provide. There's individuals who've been into some past traumatic experiences that they have identified or believe that these are things that have sort of blocked or it has created a barrier, and they would like assistance in terms of how do they move forward in order for them to reach their goals. So I provide coaching services, right? So when I provide these coaching services, then what happens is that then I'm able to then reach my goal. Now we're going to look at it in also this way. All right. Now, in order for me to reach my goal or my target, I need to provide coaching services. There are people who are providing financial services. Some are in the baking industry, some are in the cooking industry, some are in some nail techs and hair industry. Fact is, in order for you to reach your target, you need to be providing those particular service. So how do people know about your service? How many people do know about your service? All right. So in the beginning, for each and every business, right, the key or most important thing is the sales part or the marketing part, right? So the more people who are in your business, or the more people who come to you for assistance, or who are there looking for your services, the more you make the money that you are looking for. And then how do people know, how do people come to you when they don't know about you? All right. So it's very important. It's very crucial. It was one of the most high end activities, or high end things that, as an individual, as a goal, that as a company or a business, that you have to do, right, is to get yourself out there, right? Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about, getting yourself out there. All right, towards the end, we'll create like a challenge for each and every person to do, and you can also DM me and tell me how that particular activity went about. Okay, so some businesses would require things like door to door, for example. Some businesses would need to strategize and sell themselves, or market and promote their business. And this can be done through business to business, going door to door, business to business. It can be through taking your phone and calling the different clients. And one of the most important thing about you bringing, or you showing yourself, or being in the eye of other people, or being known by people, or what services that you provide, is that firstly, one of the most important thing is memory. So for example, this is what I'll tell you when I say memory. When someone is sitting at home thinking, my child does not know what they would like to do with their lives, the first person they need to be thinking about is, how about we call Tshego? How about we book a session with Tshego? Do you get what I'm saying? When you bring yourself out there to people, the benefits of doing that is memory. That people, that information is kept. When someone is thinking of a life coach, it must be kept in your memory that Tshego is a life coach. Let's book a session with Tshego. How do people come to you when they don't know what you are doing? How do people book sessions with you when they don't understand what you are doing? So it is very important, it's very crucial as a business, it's very important, it's crucial as an entrepreneur or self-employed, whatever you call yourself, that you need to bring yourself, you need to be out there telling people about what you do, okay? So for example, when someone from it, I think one of the most painful thing that could happen is someone living just opposite your house or next door of your house have booked a session with someone 40-30 kilometers away, but they did not know that you were here. All right. So some businesses would need door to door, will need to promote their business door to door. Some will have to go from business to business. Some you'll have to pick up your call and call your clients. Some would be in conferences. There are different ways of marketing your business, or the different ways of promoting. So because I have, I've, throughout my career, I was a medical sales rep. So my in terms of selling what I was promoting what I was selling at that particular time was in hospitals. So obviously the hospital area, or the hospital facility is very how do I call it? It's quite easy to say, because I can plan for 3 hospitals and really do a lot on that particular day, right? But because of my experience of hardcore door to door, it is very, very important for people to know about you, so that when they require your services, you must be the very first person who they come to. You must be the very first person that in their memory brings, or their memory, their mind brings you into that space. You must be the very same person that they are thinking about at that particular time. And the only way that happens is that you need to be out there promoting and marketing yourself. Okay, so in the beginning, that's what you'll have to do. But as the journey continues, you find that you are becoming more settled, and then people are now coming to you. All right. So for different levels of goals or vision, for example, from if you are making 10,000 rand and you require 20,000 rand, 20,000 rand, or require 50, so there's a different thinking process in doing that. So you can't be now using the same strategy that you've been using, right? So if you've reached that 10,000 target, you will have to, when you are now looking into reaching 20,000 target, it's very important to understand that the strategy is going to change. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We are going to create a challenge, and the challenge is going to start next week on a Monday. I think it's going to be the 17th, if I'm not mistaken, on a Monday. And basically what you're going to do, it doesn't matter what you do, even for someone who's looking for a job, this is something that they can do. So we're going to start on Monday. And what we're going to do is that the first 2 hours of the day, or the first 1 hour 30 minutes to 2 hours of the day, you are going to schedule about 10 calls, or whether you are going to go to door, you're going to take your phone and call clients to sell your business or market your business. You're going to go from business to business depending where you live in your area and so forth. So the challenge is, what you're going to do is that the first 2 hours of the day, you are going to dedicate that time in marketing your business. Okay, it's going to be the first 2 hours of the day. So if it's between 8 until 10 o'clock or 9 until 11 o'clock, that's what you'll be doing. All right, doesn't matter what business you are in. All right, so whether it's baking, cooking, coaching, financial department or financial business, whatever your business is, schedule that first 2 hours of the day in selling your business. So one of the other things that's a benefit, so I may come to you and you may not need my services currently, but you may know of someone who may need or benefit from this. So that's one of the most important thing about you getting yourself out there. All right, so there's certain people who you would go to and be like, okay, no, how about we collaborate, or become an affiliate, or become create a partnership. So that's one of the things that's going to help you as an individual reach that 10,000 rand, reach that 20, that 50 or 100,000 target that you would like to make in your business. The fact is, for whatever target that you have made, it means that there's a service that you are providing, right? For me, in order to make 50,000 rand, in order for me to make 500,000 rand, there's a service that I need to be providing in exchange for that revenue, in exchange for that money. And therefore, I cannot be making the money that I want if I cannot go to the people, or if I cannot market and sell my product or service or my business. All right, so that's the challenge. So do let me know by the end of, let me see, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, on the 21st, in terms of how the challenge went for you, how what was challenging about it. And so I'm going to give you today's Tuesday, I'm going to give you until Friday for you to decide how you want to go around about this. But the key thing is for you is schedule the first 2 hours, even if it means just 10 calls, 10 businesses, 10 door-to-door, whatever the case may be, but schedule those first 2 hours in contacting and selling your business to those 10 individuals or 10 companies or whatever the case may be, right? So it's going to be 10. So you can imagine, so Monday is going to be 10, Tuesday 10. By the end of the week, you would have then contacted almost about 50 people or 50 businesses or 50 companies for your business, all right? Then the following week, we do the same thing, all right? So do let me know if you are having challenges, if you fear, if you've got any uncomfortability in doing this challenge. Do let me know. It's very, very important, so we can look at it, so we can deal with it, so you'll be able to move forward. Okay, so do DM me. You can call me on my number. It's 081 040 3402. You can email me on greenpasturescoaching@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Conscious Thinking with Miss Apani. On Facebook and LinkedIn is Tshegofatso Apani. All right, so Do let me know, comment below if there are other sales ways of promoting your business. And I'm not really talking about social media. Social media is very important. However, for my side, I do believe that it is one of the things I can do towards the end of the day. But in the morning, that is the very first important task. These are part of the 4% that you need to be doing in order to generate that 64% revenue in your business. All right, even when you're an individual looking for a job, right, you can still do this challenge by calling about 10 companies, selling yourself, going to 10, leaving your CVs to other 10 other companies. So it's going to be 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 for the whole week. We're going to start next week on Monday. I'm going to remind you on my socials every single on these past days. And do let me know what other challenges that you are facing. This is very, very important. What uncomfortability are you feeling? If things like fear of calling, fear of going door to door, fear of going to the business, fear, let's talk about it. This is very important. So my job or my duty as an NLP practitioner and an NLP life coach is for me to assist you with those particular barriers that is affecting you having to sell your business. Okay, all right, so do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share my video with other people. Thank you so much to each and every individual who've been posting about my services, who've been posting about my links, my YouTube links. I really do appreciate it. And yes, so the challenge starts on Monday. All right, the 17th, Monday. So we'll be doing about 10 of calls. All right, so yes, thank you so much, and may God bless you, and thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.